Welcome back. Well, a war of words has erupted between actors Naseeruddin Shah and Anupam Kher after Shah had called Kher a clown in response to his criticism of Deepika Padukone as well as anti-CAA protests in the country. Here are all the details.
Actor Naseeruddin Shah recently came out in support of actor Deepika Padukone after she visited the Jawaharlal Nehru University, calling it courageous. In a recent interview, Naseer talked at length about the protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act, the NRC, the deafening silence of big Bollywood celebrities on it, the student protests and Deepika's decision to show solidarity. However, Naseer had less kind words for his Wednesday co-star Anupam Kher, who vocally endorses the government on its policies on Twitter. He said, and I quote, "I'm not on Twitter. These people, the Twitterati, and I really wish they would make up their mind in what they believe in. Someone like Anupam Kher has been very vocal. I don't think he needs to be taken seriously. He's a clown. Any number of his contemporaries from NSD and FTII can attest to his sycophantic nature. It's in his blood, he can't help it. The others who are opposing it should really decide about what they want to say and don't remind us of our responsibilities. We know our responsibilities." Now, reacting to Shah's statement, Anupam Kher, who is currently in New York City, has taken to social media and shared a video. He captioned the 1 minute 28-second video in Hindi as, "Here's my message for my senior Naseeruddin Shah. I've always admired his work and will continue doing so. Having said that, it's important to answer a few things bluntly, and here's what I have to say.
आपने मेरी तारीफ में कुछ बातें कही कि मैं क्लाउन हूँ, मुझे सीरियसली नहीं लेना चाहिए, मैं साइको फैन हूँ, ये मेरे खून में है, वगैरह वगैरह। इस तारीफ के लिए शुक्रिया, पर मैं आपको और आपकी बातों को बिल्कुल भी सीरियसली नहीं लेता। आपने अपनी पूरी जिंदगी इतनी कामयाबी मिलने के बावजूद फ्रस्ट्रेशन में गुजारी है। अगर आप दिलीप कुमार साहब को, अमिताभ बच्चन साहब को, राजेश खन्ना साहब को, शाहरुख खान को, विराट कोहली को क्रिटिसाइज कर सकते हैं, तो I'm sure I'm in great company.
Earlier in November, Naseeruddin was among the 100 prominent Muslim citizens from across the country who opposed the decision by some litigants to file a review petition challenging the Supreme Court's Ayodhya verdict, saying that keeping the dispute alive will harm the community. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Ashok Pandit is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Ashok Pandit, what do you make of this particular fight between Naseeruddin Shah and Anupam Kher? Where really do you stand?
Well, this is not a fight. This is a very funny, behavior of Mr. Naseeruddin Shah, who I really respect as an actor. But it was uncalled for. And this is not the first time that Naseeruddin Shah has misbehaved with his co-actors and senior people from the industry. He has done this to Dilip Kumar, as Anupam said. He has done this to Rajesh Khanna, but Twinkle had backlashed, responded to his statement against Rajesh Khanna, Shah Rukh Khan. So he's a compulsive offender as far as disrespecting his colleagues in the industry is concerned. There was no reason for him to use this kind of abusive language where he calls his colleague a clown and questions his blood, which he has in his body. Now, a person who's a senior actor who always gives lectures on tolerance, who always gives lectures on goodness and humanity, one doesn't expect this lines which normally a frustrated person you hear from. And I very strongly feel that Mr. Naseeruddin Shah is in a mode where he's already retired from his career, and he's seeing his colleagues like, Anupam Kher, Paresh Rawal, still very active in their careers. You have abused a teacher. Anupam Kher has taught nearly, more than 50 to 60,000 students. He's a teacher, he's a professor, he's an award winner. The country has, awarded him with Padam Shris, with Padam Vibhushan. I think this is uncalled for, and one doesn't expect a person like Naseer, who is a brilliant actor and an educated person, to come out and use this kind of a language for his colleague. I strongly condemn this statement of his, and I think others in the industry also should come out in the open and condemn Naseer's this language against a co-actor.
Okay, Ashok Pandit, thank you for joining us. So while, everyone is entitled to criticism, what Naseeruddin Shah is being questioned over is a kind of personal attack that he's resorted to against Anupam Kher. Let me take this across to Pia Hingorani. She's joining us live from Mumbai. Pia, these are actors who really worked together in many films. They've shared a great equation with each other. As far as the film fraternity is really concerned, who's siding with whom at this point?
People like Anupam Kher and Naseeruddin Shah have really never shied away from speaking their mind. They've always called us, a spade a spade. But perhaps this is the first time that they're taking jibes at one another. While it remains to be seen if the industry in fact comes out and takes sides of the two colleagues, be it Anupam Kher or Naseeruddin Shah, no one has really spoken out about it at the moment. We in fact did try and get in touch with Naseeruddin Shah. However, he did not reply to any of our calls or reply to any of our text messages. And on the other hand, we have seen that Anupam Kher is in New York City shooting for his upcoming show called The New Amsterdam. Well, but we will keep you posted in case, the industry does speak out. But at the moment, everyone is tight-lipped about it.
Okay. All right. Pia, thanks for joining us with all those details. Let's also listen in to what Director Kabir Khan has to say about the Citizenship Amendment Act as well as the protests that we've been witnessing across the country.
Be no stay on the Citizenship Amendment Act. Your overview, because you've spoken about this. You have a connection with JNU, with Jamia. Over here, you've seen in Delhi what's happening across the country, actually. What do you think about this? Because I see a lot of polarization that's happened because of this.
Correct. And that's what saddens me. I'm not a political activist. I react to it, because of my memories with JNU and Jamia. And I react to it like a normal citizen of this country. So at two levels, my reaction. One is for the act itself. I feel when you talk about citizenship of this country, a country such as India, where secularism has been something that has enriched our country, when you talk about citizenship of this country through the prism of religion, I feel it's against the constitution. It's against the spirit of what India has been. So that's one problem that I have. The second problem I have is at the level of the way the protest and dissent is being viewed. See, we live in a democracy. And every 5 years we get a chance to vote and express what our opinions are. That does not mean that in the 5 years you have to keep quiet, right? It's an ongoing process. So voting is an act of democracy, and within those 5 years, being able to stand up and again express your opinion about, hey, I like this or I don't like this, is also a very strong democratic right. And so I believe that, it might be a cliche, but the fact that, democracy is for the people, by the people, of the people is very true. So if there are such a large, and it's so obvious, I mean, across large parts of India, people are out on the streets. I feel it's the duty of the government to reach out to them and have a discussion. What the formalities are, what the modalities are, I really don't know. But I'm sure there's a way of reaching out to the people, of making the people feel comfortable. If there's genuinely nothing wrong with the CAA, make the people feel comfortable. I think being high-handed is not the correct approach.
Co-powered by